Why is this the perfect Locksmith homepage? Now in this video I'm going to show you how to improve your Locksmith website so you can get more conversions, more leads, more phone calls, more customers, and ultimately more money for your Locksmith business. So maybe you're just starting out in your journey and you haven't yet built a website. This video is going to be perfect for you because it's going to show you how to start off on the right foot. And if you've already got a website and you're not quite getting the customers that you would like, then maybe just a few tweaks on your website is going to really help you get more customers. And if you stick around to the end of the video, I'm actually going to give you a free bonus gift just for watching this video, so make sure you stick around for that. So without wasting any more time, let's jump into my laptop and I'll show you the perfect Locksmith homepage. Okay, so here we are inside my laptop. So what we've been doing over the last couple of years is literally split testing hundreds of Locksmith websites to see which convert better. And this current layout is working perfectly right now. It's literally crushing it. What I'm going to do is go through every single aspect of the homepage just to show you not only how we lay it out, but also the reasons behind it. Because what we've done in the past is we've actually installed some code on our websites so we can actually watch what actions people take. And we found that people don't even scroll through these websites. They don't click on the additional pages. What they tend to do is just scroll up and down the page and then make a phone call. But the additional pages are important in terms of getting your website to rank. So if you've just got a one-page website, it's going to be nearly impossible to get it ranked on Google organically because Google want high quality content. So if you've just got a flimsy one-page website or even a two-page website, you're really not going to stand a chance of getting any traction unless, of course, you use Google Ads. So let's go through. So firstly, we've got the header section here, or the hero section as it's often called. Now what you want here is a really clear message. So you want people, as soon as they land on the website, you want them to know exactly what you are and what you do. Now I've seen a lot of Locksmith websites that just they've got some random message on here, like, I don't know, I passed my Locksmith exam in 2001 or something random. So what you want is, because the way you need to think about it is the customer is not necessarily paying for a locksmith. They're not buying into you as a locksmith. They just want the result. Okay, so the first thing you've got to do is put a very clear message on the front. So this is the headline, obviously. So need a reliable locksmith. Obviously people want you to be reliable. They want you to show up. So I mean, you could change that to fast locksmith. You know, there's many different ways, but what you do want to do is be extremely clear exactly what you are and what you do. And then on the sub headline here, we've got fast entry and no damage. Now if you're a domestic locksmith or a residential locksmith, that's an important factor, because probably one of the main concerns people think when they call a locksmith is, are they going to drill my locks out? Are they going to damage my door? So if you make it clear that you're not going to cause any damage to the door or to the locks, and the fast entry also appeals to people because they don't want to be waiting around for ages for a locksmith to get in. So that's the first point. So you want to have a clear header. Now you don't even need this background image really. It could just be a plain white background. It might give the website a bit more branding if you do that, so it's not a bad idea. And then what you want here is obviously a call to action for them to actually take action on your website. Now this is a huge thing that I've seen on a lot of locksmith websites. They don't have clickable buttons. So what you want is, as soon as someone lands on your website, you need a big bright button that they can click on and it calls you automatically. So you don't want just the text of the number there, because who think about what the customer's going to have to go through if your number's not clickable. So they're either going to have to find a pen and paper to write your number down before they dial it, or they're going to have to like keep backing out of your website to dial the number, or they're going to have to copy and paste your number into their dialer to actually give you a call, which is too much faffing around for anyone, especially if it's an older customer. They're not really going to know things like, you know, copy and pasting or things like that. So that's the first thing. You want a big, bright, clickable button on the hero section. Moving down, so that's the hero section done, and I also need to point out that your website needs to be optimized for mobile. Super important, because one study that we done was 93% of people who were calling a locksmith call from their mobile, because think about it, they're not next to a desktop or a laptop. They're usually locked out or by the side of their car. So the first thing they do is pull out their mobile. So you have to make sure that your website is responsive on mobile. So on this one, we can click to the mobile device here, and you can see it still looks really good on a mobile. We've still got the header section with the clickable button, and then on a tablet we can also see how it looks, and you can see it still looks really good on a tablet. So that's something you really do need to bear in mind when you've got a website, because you might pay a web design company a few $1,000s or something to build a beautiful website, but if it looks rubbish on a mobile, or it's super slow loading and it's got too many graphics, it's really going to send your customers away. So moving down, we've got even more calls to action. So these are super important as well, because you know, if people, let's say you're doing both auto and domestic or residential, what you don't want is someone to have to scroll through your website to find particular services. So if they see here, this is going to catch their eye if they're locked out of their home. This is going to catch their eye if they're locked out of their car or they need a car key. And also, again, we put these nice buttons straight underneath. So if you have got different departments, you could obviously put different numbers here. I never recommend that, because it can confuse the customer if you've got different numbers. If you have got different members of staff, it's always best to have one single number on your website and then route those calls out to the particular engineer. We find that works best, because if you've got a list of different numbers on your website, the customer gets confused, and a confused customer always says no. So that's that. And also, one thing I forgot to mention is the area here. So obviously I would even consider putting the area here. So need a reliable locksmith in, and then your area. Not only will that help conversions, it will also help you rank in Google, because Google's going to then, like, it's got that keyword in, so it's also going to push it up in the search engine. So here we've just got a little bit of text just to support these key points here, the residential, commercial and auto. And then here we've got a few customer reviews. Now obviously this is just going to give some social proof to the customer. So if they're thinking, you know, is this just a fly-by-night locksmith or whatever, it would ideally, you would have your Google Maps reviews embedded in here. This is just like a demo website I'm using for this, but if this was my business, I would actually install the widget for Google reviews in here so that they all appear in real time here. So that's just going to give you that instant social proof. And then here we've just got a little bit of write-up. To be honest, we've noticed that nobody reads these, because we've put this the heat tracking maps, and we've actually recorded the screens so we can see the exact things people do, and people rarely read this. I mean, really, the sake of doing this is just to help Google rank the website. But obviously at the same time, you don't want a website with no content, because it looks strange if you've just got a blank page. So we'll find that no one reads these, but obviously do put something decent in there. And I don't recommend that you use AI really to, like ChatGPT. I don't recommend to use that to fill out these pages. The test we've done is we've found that original content is better. So You can use ChatGPT to get some ideas for your content, and then obviously if you jump in and edit the text, make it more human, we find that it ranks better in Google that way, because Google now is actually recognizing AI content. So again, we've got a learn more button here, and that just takes us to more information, and of course another call button. But I didn't really, in this video, I just wanted to talk specifically about the homepage, so I'm not going to go through the whole site. So moving down, so we've obviously got those testimonials for social proof, and then here we've got images of like things that your customer might want, so replacing locks, things like that, and showing a bit of human customer satisfaction. What I do recommend as well, and I see this on a lot of locksmith websites, they do use a lot of this stock image, and I've never understood why. Because, you know, if it's your company and you put your face on there, the customer's just going to feel a lot more, they're going to have more trust in your company. So I don't know why people tend to hide and put these stock images on here. Obviously this is a demo website, but if this was my website, I'd probably even consider having this background image, a picture of me at my van or in my shop or whatever. So that's just something to keep in mind. But these also, you've got this experience, effective, honest, they're just kind of buzzwords that people might catch their eye and then read it. So not too important, but again, you do want some visuals on here, you do want some images, so that, let's say their first language is not English and your website's all in English and they can't read this language, they might just scroll down and go, oh yeah, I'm in the right place, this is to do with locks. I'm just going to click the button and give them a call. So that's something to think about. Then down here we've just got like another hero image, and this is just basically like some more supporting text for Google really. And we've got that nice image there that kind of, because remember what we're doing is we're selling the result, we're not selling the fact that you're not trying to sell yourself as a locksmith, you're trying to sell the result, which is them getting back in their car, getting back in their home. So this image kind of gives them that future pacing, that this could be them. If they just give you a call, they can be back in their car soon and they'll be happy and they'll have their new car key. So that's kind of the psychology behind that. And then moving down, we've obviously got our company details here, working hours. Again, we find no one bothers reading that. But that's it for the homepage. Now that's super simple. Now I did say at the beginning of this video, I told you if you stick to the end, you'll get like a free bonus. And what I'm offering to do is actually build you one of these really high converting websites for free. Now all you need to do is click in the link in the description, and you'll be taken to a page that will look something like this. It might change over time, but it will look something like this. There'll be like a video explainer of what to do, and then below that will be a form for you to complete. Now it's important that you just complete this form carefully, and what I'm actually going to do is send you over a demo website just like this. So it's going to look just like this, except it's going to have your company name in there, it's going to have your company telephone number in there, and it's also going to be optimized for your area. So as you can see throughout the text, we've actually got the area mentioned, which obviously helps for SEO. It's going to help Google rank the website and target your specific area. So if you'd like to grab that, what I'm doing is this is obviously a demo website, it won't go live or anything, but obviously if you like the website, then there's an option to purchase it if you want. You know, this is not a sales video, this is just to show you, hopefully give you some helpful tips on your website. So that's it from me, thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.